Alright guys, what's going on? Now you see title. If you're wondering why did I make a review on the last update, there wasn't much to review. This update was just, this is like a previous update where they added Zone Wars, but Zone Wars just got worse, so there's no sense in reviewing that, cause like that update was not good at all. That was like the worst update, bro. Then brought back Zone Wars, and Zone Wars has not improved at all. It actually got worse because they took out fall damage with Zone Wars, which was a good addition, but they took it out. I do not know why. Anyways, also the zone is trash in Zone Wars, so that's one of the reasons why he didn't review it. It was, that update was just not good. Like, yeah. But anyways, enough rambling. I've been rambling for too long. We get straight into the video. It says 5 mistakes you made in 1v1.lol competitive. Well, most of these are for mobile players, cause mobile, I realize that mobile is a whole different ball game than PC. Like, the play style is much different, so some of these things may apply to PC players, but I think most of these will apply to mobile players because of auto shoot and everything. So yeah, let me get straight into this. Well, as of making this video, I found 6 mistakes. So this is 6 mistakes you made in mobile competitive. Some of the things apply to PC also. So yeah, we get straight into this.
Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds to become the best 1v1.lol player.
This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make in calm and casual 1v1s. And Zone Wars also, but I don't play Zone Wars that much. But that's besides the point. But dropping down from height, like, you should not be dropping down from height unless your opponent has at least 50 health lower than you. I would not even say 50 because auto fire, and you know how the shotguns hit. Shotguns hit for like 100 most of the time. So I would say wait until your opponent is at least 100 health lower than you. As you can see in this video, I have height, so I'm shooting on my opponent. My opponent is at 200 health also. Like, if you drop down, like, I did this on purpose. Like, this is I purposely dropped down to show you. And I promise I'm not this trash, because I do not play this here. I always keep height. If you drop down, you take a 50-50 chance. And what I mean by that is that for mobile, a lot of the shotgun shots are based on auto fire. And auto fire is not really like skill based. So when you drop down, you're basically taking a 50-50 because the chance it all comes down to who hits who first with auto fire. If you drop down, because if he hits you for 100 first, you're on the down right there. So if you have height, take this in mind. Never drop down unless you know your opponent is at least 50 health lower than you. Because if you drop down, you're taking a big 50-50. So number 5 is a common one. Doing retakes blindly or cranking blindly. I see a bunch of PC and mobile players make this move. Like just because you somehow are doing a retake, it does not mean that you're gonna be like invincible while doing retakes. Like, do retakes when you have to do them, not do them. Like, I see a lot of people just do it like as their last resort. Like, at least look at where your opponent is, where he's located before you start doing retakes. Or even cranking 90s blindly, because he could very well place a floor around above where you're cranking, edit, and hit you real quick. Like this on your screen, this is exactly what happens. They start doing retakes, they have no idea where their opponent is, they just do retakes blindly. They don't even know if the retakes is working, but they're just doing blind retakes. Like, why? Like doing retakes does not make you invincible. Please look around before you start doing retakes, because if you do retakes at the wrong time, it could go really bad. Right here are some examples of what happens if you crank blindly or do retakes blindly. You basically get beamed. You get beamed. Like, look at this guy. Like, he's not the best player, but he's He's cranking and not protecting himself at all. He's not even seeing like where I am, placing walls to stop me from shooting him in certain angles. Like he was just all over the place, just doing silly. He was cranking silly. Here's another example of an opponent cranking without protecting himself properly. So he just won. This guy just won 80. He didn't even know where it was, bro. He just won 80, and he got surprised by me being up there. Like, look before you crank. Like he's like a look again. He's cranking. I'm not paying attention to where I am. Like you should really locate where your opponent is before you crank to know what you have to do next. Standing wide open on height. This is a more problem with mobile players because they think like they depend on auto shoot, so they stand on height hoping to get AR shot from height. But their mistake with auto shoot is that they stand still. I don't know why, but with auto shoot, like you just feel the need to stand still. So to fix this, instead of standing still within an auto shoot, like the last clip before, try using ghost peeks, which is much better. So ghost peeking is like, let me explain this. Like you move to like an angle on a wall or obstacle, and like only like a very small portion of your body is showing, which is like your hands and like the weapon that you're holding. So the benefit is that it's harder, it's easy for you to hit your opponent, but it's harder for them to hit you. Here's another example of it. Another mistake that people make is boxing up without a cone in the middle. Like if you're gonna box, I know it feels uncomfortable when there's a cone in a box in this game. It does not feel right, I get it, but trust me, that's gonna help you tremendously. Let me explain why. So let's say you box up in 1v1 comp. This can apply to a box also, actually. Might even be better in box. And you know there's snipers in 1v1 comp. So the first thing somebody could do, if you don't have a cone inside of there, is heavy snipe, take your wall, edit the wall, and put a ramp or a cone inside of your box. None of these things would happen if you already have a cone inside of your box, so she can't give you the mongrel classic or anything. So it's best to put a cone inside of your box. Another thing that can happen is that they drop from height, or even come from anywhere, and just take your wall, put a ramp inside. Well, not take your wall, but break your wall, put a ramp inside, and do the mongrel classic. So it's best to put a cone inside your box, even if it feels uncomfortable. That's basically it. Alright, so this one is using your sniper instead of your pickaxe to get into somebody's box. I know walking into somebody's box with your pickaxe is pretty fast, but trust me, use the sniper. Like, especially dropping from height and just sniping straight into somebody's box. Do that. That helps all the time. Do not use a pickaxe. It gives you a 1 second more delay than the sniper. A sniper just boom straight in. A pickaxe is doom doom, and then yeah. So it's best to use the sniper at all times instead of your pickaxe, especially when you wanna get somebody by surprise. So, one mistake you made is not warming up before you go into competitive. Now, believe it or not, this is the most important thing. you should do before going into competitive is warming up. I cannot think how much times I have lost my first 5 games of competitive because I have not warmed up. It's best to warm up. I can guarantee you every single 1v1 pro warms up before they go into competitive. Drkai, Puma, Yefis, Utofe, whoever you want to call. I guarantee you all of those pros warm up before they go into competitive. Okay, so that is the 6 mistakes you made in competitive. If you follow all of these steps, I guarantee you, you're going to be the next drkai. Guaranteed. You're going to be the next pro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see some improvement in your gameplay. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care of yourself. Peace.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right.